folks, BC7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 19 and the Felsbrunn map. So, I have, pulled a typical Muppet move this morning. This is actually the second time I'm recording this episode because, I forgot to turn my mic on. My new mic system requires what's called a phantom power supply. And, without it, it does actually still record, of course, but at such a low volume that even if I crank my voice up to 500% in the rendering software, so that it sounds like I'm screaming at you from inside an oil drum 1,000 miles away, then, even then, it's still barely at a point where you'd be able to hear it. So, of course, with the power supply turned on, then it works. So yeah, we're gonna not be able to repeat, of course, some of the things I've done. That's just the way Farm Sim works. But what I did do, after we planted the chicken coop the last time, of course, it kind of invaded a portion of our field. So I took the lovely combo plow there that I picked up down at the shop, this Agrisem combo plow gold, and ran a straight line across here to square the field, and then I have planted grass, as you can see, in the bits that kind of stuck out. So there we go. We should have a much trimmer looking little prospect going on. I also bought us a cultivator and a seeder. That's why we're down to such limited fundings. Really neat too. The seeder is a two-part. The seeds are carried in a reservoir on the front of the tractor, while the machine that does all the work is behind the tractor, and there's actually a pipe that hooks up between them. So, pretty cool indeed. Now, this is an experiment. I can't really afford to do this, but we're going to anyway. I'm going to hire a worker and see how they do. This is my first experience with them. No. I believe that's the same girl from FS15, isn't it? Nice that they actually hold the steering wheel properly. Now let's see what happens when she gets to the end of the field. She's just looks a little bit like a zombie, to be honest with you. She really does. She kind of looks like a zombie. Wow. Zombie girl in the green shirt. Now, isn't that interesting? If you're not in the tractor, the mirrors actually go blurry again. Really? And yet, from in the tractor, I guess I'm sitting on her lap, aren't I? It, oh. Alright. So you're just going to completely ignore the fact that Species left a bale sitting there, are you? Alright, well, okie dokie. Well. Let's have a little waddle over to our chicken coop here. Because I found that in most iterations we've had, the fee for having animals delivered was never enough to justify the cost of a trailer. Unless you were going to buy like hundreds of animals. So, yeah, we can buy them right here. Chicken white, chicken black, chicken brown. Oh, and you have to buy a rooster. Ooh. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I much prefer brown chickens. Ah, okay. Apparently well, we have to buy a rooster. We know that, right? Okay. Yeah. Notice they all have exactly the same comb, so it's not going to make a difference to whether they're brown eggs or white. So let's buy... It's $15. Alright, so per chicken. What is... Did we get a rooster? Or did I not confirm that? I don't see one, so I guess we didn't. But let's have a quick look at what an actual animal trailer would cost, shall we? Not sure what... Oh, good, they've got... Oh, animal transport has its own section. Okay, $16,000 for the cheapest. Oh, that's only horses, apparently. It holds 2 horses. This will hold 6 moo, 9 grunt, and 10 ba. 24 ba, 21. At least they have a decent amount that fits in these things this time. But no, apparently none of these will carry chickens anyways. So, I guess we're going to be paying the fee. That's odd. That is kind of odd. That is kind of odd indeed. Alright, let's close the gate. Let's go back here. Worcester. Confirm. Here we go. A transport fee. So, why don't they list chickens on any of the trailers then? Alright, there's got to be something else going on here. Something I don't see. Is there something maybe under animals that... Not really, eh? Those are obvious. Oh, so we've got separate milk tankers now. Nice. This, okay. Straw blower. Fairly cheap too, eh? Alright, the Aquatrans. I guess we are going to need that, because I have a feeling chickens need water, don't they? Well, I guess we'll figure that out. Are we going to need this? I don't know. But I don't see anything in there for transporting. Now, just to make sure. Okay, that's only horses. I don't see anything there referring to chickens at all. And that's as far as it goes. Is there any other sort of thing it could be under? I'm not seeing... Oh, miscellaneous? What do we got under there? No, no, and... no. Alrighty. No? I thought there might be the chicken boxes. You know that they actually do transport chickens in? So we can get... Oh, chicken feed. Wheat, big bag. Oats for the cows, wheat for the chickens. I see. Alright. Well, apparently. Like I say, I don't know why they charge us a transport fee then. Because you apparently cannot. There we are. We now want a rooster, right? There he is. Hi, buddy. Nice. Let's close the gate. Alright. Wrong button. There he goes. Alright, let's get ourselves 1, 2. Let's get 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. How many is that? 12, eh? Alright, let's get 1, 2, 3. There. It should give us like 15 chickens. Cool. I'm going to confirm that. And there we go. Oh, cool. How did I get another rooster? Huh. Oh well. Alright, so what do they need to be brought besides chicken food? And I know they need chicken food, don't they? Alright. But I'm gonna need that thing to get chicken food here. As I only have one tractor. Well, I've gotta say, let's have a look at the edges here. Well, with this tool, seem to do well. I don't see any of those big, you know, started here and curved our way in or any of that like we've seen in some of the other iterations of the AI. So that's a good thing. I approve of that. It looks like they're actually capable of doing a decent job. Looks like I need to run a little faster too if I ever plan on catching up with her. Alrighty. Now, and leap. And I'm just going to let you get lined up for your row. And you're out of here. Okay. Let's detach the Agrisem Combi Plow Gold. And let's head on down the road here for a moment. Get some loader kit on. Alright. Let's grab our pallet fork. Okay. Oops. Let's go get some chicken feed. Oh, one thing I do want to look at, though. Well, let's go in here. We should have... Ooh, we're still rolling forward. Oops. Okay, cleanliness and wheat barley. I don't see any mention of water. So that's kind of why I wanted to look this up. How did... Oh, I see what happened. I accidentally bought another rooster instead of another white chicken. So we only have 2 white chickens and we have 2 roosters. My bad. We're gonna cheat and... Oh, see, that's what happens when you break the rules. Ah, now the... Oops, there's another one. Boy, this municipality's gonna hate me by the time I leave this map. Yeah, cost us 33 yield signs, 12 stop signs, and more highway markers than we care to mention. Alrighty, so... We've also still got this stuff to deal with, don't we? SMD. What the heck is that? Oh, crap. I've got the... Oh no. Wait, oh, there's a good spot. It's just over here. I don't see anybody around. There we go. La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. Nothing to see here, folks. Move along. Move along. Move along indeed. Okay, actually, what I'm gonna do here, just for the sake of brevity. There we go. Just slide those a little further out of the way. Now, let's grab ourselves some chicken feed. Wheat, big bag, 1,000 liters. Alright, let's start with that. I mean, that's 1,000 liters of food. You know? We got how many chickens? 1,500 bucks. Wow! I didn't pay that much for my chickens, man. But I've been told they do breed pretty quickly, so I didn't want to fill the coop. Why is it being so stubborn? Finally. There's barely enough room to get those guys in the right position. Okay. Let's get her back home. And get her fed. Would have been nice if there was some sort of a, you know, thing like the straw blower for getting feed into the chicken coops. I mean, even a bucket would be would be reasonable. But I'm hoping that what we can do here is merely hold this above the troughs, and much like the fertilizer bags did into the appropriate spreader, that this will simply start, you know, hosing grain out the bottom as soon as it has, an appropriate receptacle. I was thinking the chickens were a little further than they are. Alright, now... Okay, I think the actual trough thing is over here, isn't it? I believe so. The rooster's watching me really intently, eh? There we go. And... okay. Apparently they didn't have an issue with taking all 1,000 liters. Wowzer. So now... oh, okay, that's exactly how much they needed. Cleanliness, 100%. Food, 100%. Productivity, well, we'll get on with that. The most effective food type. Chickens require a clean feeding area. Oh, okay, so they're much like the pigs. They're just going to floss their teeth with some of that and spit it out. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So what then is this particular one for? I know that gives you the dialogue. So what's this one? Is this where the eggs end up? I don't know. Okie dokie. So let's okay. Yes, I know this isn't the right type of fork, but you know how it is. Sometimes you just want to mess with things because you can. Alright, let's see. Okay. No. No, we can't. Oh, maybe we can. Come on, baby. Ooh. Alright. Now, as long as I can keep it perfectly balanced, we should be able. Oh, this is just crazy. Okay. To get this across. Now, there is a test of bale physics that is literally balanced up there. So they've obviously got a little bit of clingy going on, eh? You know what I mean? Like, it's not a full-on lock it in place. But yeah, they've definitely got some clinginess going on with these things. Because I don't think that really would have stayed that well. You know? Yeah, I think that kind of proves it right there. There we go. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. With that, oh, there's what happened with the bales. We kept 3 stacks. I sold 2 more trailers full, I believe, and that left us 4 bales. So I just dumped those there by our tent to, you know, fancy the place up a bit or whatever. So there you go. Oh, there was something else I wanted to show you before I got back to Z plowing. Yes, indeed. The rather interesting way this seeder works. I mean, maybe you guys have seen these before, but this is the first time I've ever used one like this. And I don't think it's ever been in the farm sim game before. Alright, so here's the bit that does all the work. But you'll notice there's nowhere for seeds. So you have to buy this second piece, which loads onto the front. And when it does, something very cool happens. Oh. Come on, man. You got to think. Alright. Let's go to the appropriate tool. Let's give you a little drop. Okay. And you're next in line, so let's drop. Oh. There we go. Now we can drop it off. I guess they won't let you drop it when she's sitting up in the air all weird. Really? There we go. Now we can go and attach the front of this thing. Yeah, you see how the rear piece lays this big, huge device across your tractor. Okay. Big metal trough that holds this piece of flex pipe in place. And that piece of flex pipe fits right into that piece of chrome pipe on the front of that, or on the side of it. So there we go, watch. Boom. And there's a complete seeder. And you can lower the front, and I guess that carries the weight of the seed for you. And then, like I say, the back bit is your actual working pieces. So, neat cedar. And again, I'm sorry I was being too much of a muppet to remember to turn my mic on. Yeah, I just looked again. Yeah, it's one of those things, unfortunately. Comes from being, you know, semi-brain dead. Alright, let's drop you off. And then we're going to head back over and get the rest of this field cleaned up. And it looks like we're going to be a little bit shorter on this episode than a few, but there you go. I think we've managed to accomplish a little bit. And, as I said, I'd also planned to show some seating and a couple of other things, but yeah, just much like my video yesterday, best laid plans and all that. So, there you go. So, do hope everybody enjoyed the episode. And seems to be running a little smoother here today. Don't know what I've done. I did go on and suspend a few things that were running in the background. Just weird. I don't know. Windows 10 is such a... If you're running the basically minimum amount of RAM to get away with these days, which is 8 gigs, I'd feel really bad at trying to run this game. You know, I'm lucky enough to have 12 in here, even if they are working at a reduced rate in single channel. In fact, maybe if you had a dual channel RAM and only 8 gigs, it might actually do well. But anyway, we're going to call it here, guys. I'm going to let the rest of this go. And, I wonder what we should plant here. I wonder. Oh, well. We shall see. Hope everyone enjoyed the episode. Again, if you did, don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. And, yeah. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can click the icon in the lower right-hand corner. And if you'd like to become a part of my Patreon channel and support Species that way, there's a link in the upper right-hand corner. So, till next time, though, this is me, you're you, and, well, we're farming. Take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.